Welcome to Homework Lib.
So right here we're given that a point xy is going to have a polar representation corresponding to the radial coordinate of 7.81 and the polar coordinate equal to pi over 8 radians. So remember that this is going to be in a coordinate system. In general, this is going to be x and y. I'm going to put a prime in front of it just to differentiate it from the coordinates. And what this polar coordinate mean is that the distance from the origin to the point is going to be equal to 7.81, and the angle from the positive x-axis to the line that represents this point is going to be equal to pi over 8 radians. So with this information, what we want to know is what is going to be the radial coordinate for the point 3x comma minus 3y. So first of all, let's locate this point in our coordinate system. This is going to be on the third quadrant. And just as a curiosity, the angle over here is going to be equal to pi over 8 radians as well. Okay. But we want to know what is going to be the radial coordinate. So in general, the radial coordinate for any point x, y is going to be equal to the square root of x squared plus y squared. In this problem, the information that is given to us is that for a particular point xy, this value will be 7.81. Now we want to do the same for the new point, which is 3x comma minus 3y. So the radial coordinate would be equal to the square root of each of the components squared. So 3x squared plus minus 3y squared. Remember that the minus squared is going to become positive, and this is going to be equal to the square root of 9x squared plus 9y squared. So we can factorize 9 over here, square root of 9 times x squared plus y squared. Apply distribution of the square root on the product. Remember, you cannot do that whenever you have a sum. This is going to be a square root of 9 times a square root of x squared plus y squared. So 3 times the square root of x squared plus y squared. And guess what? That value for the square root is already given to us. This value over here is 7.81. So the radial coordinate is going to be equal to 3 times 7.81, which is equal to 23.43. 0.43. And this is going to be the value for the radial coordinate on the point that we desire. So the radial coordinate for 3x comma minus 3y is equal to 23.43. And with that, it would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.